moments later.
Dark alley, or you're out in the woods and it's kind of pitch black, whatever reason, and you feel like you're being watched, don't you? Don't you? Like, I don't know about you guys, not always, maybe not as pronounced.
Here's the thing with addiction is that's never say never, because when you're an addict,
not all the time. Sometimes
you'll do shit. You know, like I never say, oh, I'll only do that, I'll never do crack. I do. Well, this isn't available. This crack might be. You know what I mean? You gotta do something. So. You know, it's just that's why people say my drug of choice. It's hard to say you're addicted to one thing when you're just addicted to chemicals in your body. Like any other substance is going to work for
the first time. I agree with you.
No, I'm welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Well, we like
I feel like that's science. Like that's like full on science, whereas paranormal is definitely not 100%.
Specific porn was brought up, and we can laugh about it, but it's actually a
website or just a Facebook page. How do we find you?
Race in general.
How do you find us? At businessnovelties.com.
And on Facebook. Yeah, like you said, hold up.
And if you're in Sudbury, we also
The informal definition is enthusiastically devoted to a particular thing or activity.
Like we've been doing it every Friday for 2 years now. Yeah, fun. We do a little bit of comedy, singing, acting.
I like that. You guys have a.
So I was without my medication for almost 2 years.
What was the word? Something theatrical way about you, and that's kind of a lot of how I.
So you pull all that in, the miscarriages, the abusive relationships, the horrible. I mean, I was.
You know, it should be required. One of them required credits. Plain and simple.
The shit we do to our kids.
Balancing a checkbook, learning how to do the dishes, learning how to fucking unplug a toilet. You know, the hot and cold knobs. There's certain things that trade schools that we don't learn anymore because we push college. You know what? I don't need to know X minus Y times 7 to the 8th power is
That's how I was growing up in Illinois every year.
Justin's gonna just sit here bagging on me the whole time. Every comment that
stay in the comments and do it.
Every comment that he's made has been about my fucking glasses.
Like, he knows that I don't watch the comments as much on this stuff. It's like everything going on, so he likes it.
Like, since you got home from school, you did whatever minimum you had to do. You fucking chuck the shit on that. Boom! And then you're out so late, it was dark on your
attitude approach to healthcare rather than a particular set of techniques.
Yeah, I like them. I enjoy it with them, and I'm really into mental health.
We take the leave bag, the big yard leave bag. I only have one of them. They just go, yeah.
You know what they have now? They have now, guys? Okay, two things. They have trick-or-treating.
Something's up to it, and this seems like it's a place to go. I went off, like, you know, they tell you, after going through recovery, I'm unactive now.
All right, everybody, guess what time it is? Welcome back. If you are a returning viewer, you know the drill. And if you're somebody watching this for the first time, what we are is people in the boxes, guys. Hashtag PITB. It's Thursday night, Thursdays, 8 o'clock Central Time, and it is 6/8/2023, guys. Tonight's show is all about collections, collectibles. What kind of weird trinkets do you keep and maintain? And then, the show in general is about mostly general topics or shared topics, common topics that we all have some sort of a connection to, or maybe someone that we know that connects to. And the show's about us sharing our experiences. Yes, opinions come up and they fly, but our experiences, they can't lie. And tonight's guest, we have, as always, we got Sir Steve-O and we got Jason. Both of them are, as always, co-hosts every week. But then we have a new guest this week, and I don't think Daniel's been on here before, but we got Dab and Daniel in the house.
What's up, Daniel?
Hey, Daniel, how's it going, man?
How you doing?
The
Doing
Dab
well,
Master.
bro. Yeah, if you want, I don't know if you can, but if you could turn your phone sideways, we get to see more of you, but it's no big deal. I don't know how much StreamYarding you do, but you don't have to. It's honestly not a have to. I always make sure I mention it because sometimes people
say they don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I knew. I forgot though.
All
I haven't
good.
been with you guys for a while. And
All
I have to
Hey,
remember
Heather, thank you for sharing us out, guys.
Looks good.
Thanks for coming through, everybody. Number 47 tonight. This is going to be a good one. We've got some collections to show off. We've got the Dab Master to show off tonight as well, and we're gonna have a really good show. And we appreciate everybody coming out. And please hit those reaction buttons and share it out and tag. Thank you.
Yes, please do that, guys. If you're finding me over there on my profile, Waylon Maccabee, please come and join us over on the page, Waylon the Indoor Farmer. You might also be seeing us on Grow Fam. As always, on Thursday nights, we get to pop in there on the Grow Fam with our show. And Twitch, Twitter,
we got some
YouTube.
Stars already.
Oh, my.
Stars already. That looks like Miss Heather Hatzel send us some stars.
Heather, I see that smiley face.
I love your face, Heather.
Thanks, Heather. Heather is one of my locals community members, and just to make things a little spicy today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put people on the list. I'm going to make a list of people as I see them in the comments, participators that are my locals community members. So not just a random wheel to any members, but I'm going to just, as we're going here, I'm not going to worry about slowing us down too much, but I'm going to watch here. I got Heather and Heather, Michelle in there. Of course, you two gentlemen. I'm going to put everybody on a list. Just going to give aways like $5 or something. I think I'm going to do it a few times tonight, though, guys. I'm really going to hit my supporters tonight. So
excellent.
That's nice.
theindoorfarmer.locals.com, everybody.
Melanie said she's going to try, but she's not quite sure. So
okay,
she's going back and forth right now.
If we get to see her at all, then we'll be happy. But
yeah,
just want to make sure.
Those of you that don't know, she went through surgery last Thursday, so it's been a week today, and this is where it really, the pain medicine. She's trying to dwindle down on not taking as much as that, and it's still very painful. Spine surgery is a big thing. So.
Hey, JC. I didn't see you up there. My screen scrolled.
Hello, Donna. We got a Facebook user here.
Michelle's here too.
Facebook user. Good evening, family.
Hello, Michelle.
Got Charlene in the house too. What's up, Charlene?
Hi, Charlene.
Hello, Miss Charlene.
Ricky was watching. Ricky, you still in here, bro? Where you at? Let me see that comment.
I can't see the comments because I don't know.
I'll be do you have a second phone? That's one way to do it. But otherwise, I can I'll be putting them up on the screen as much as possible as well.
Yeah.
Especially if anyone is like talking to you. Of course, we'll get on that. But yeah, so we got 4 people on my spinner wheel. We do have a cool video I made. I made my little video for tonight.
A little collections video.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I need more time in my day because I want to make them funnier. But I do. They do still. I think they look good. It's just
they're doing great.
Yeah,
we got Creative Collectibles in the building. Hello, Bunny.
That's like hitting the nail on the head. Creative in the house, huh?
Yeah.
Speaking of, guys, we wanna get anybody up here that wants to talk about the subject, but we definitely want people up here that has anything they want to show off. There's some collectibles out there. Anything cool? And Daniel, we were talking earlier, is like, I don't think I have anything. Well, then you thought of something. So we'll talk about that later. But it's like, hey, man, everybody has that thing. There's something that they like to hang on to, right?
It
Well, a
looks
lot
like
of.
Daniel
Sorry,
has.
Steve-O.
That's all right. It sure looks like Daniel has quite the sticker collection behind him.
Steve-O found it. Okay, well, I didn't even
A
have to say
sticker
that.
collection, and I would assume you got a pretty large dab collection, don't you, Daniel? A dab rig
Rigs.
collection?
Not large, but I'm getting there. I got a few.
What's a few? Like 10?
Yeah.
That's still pretty
Okay.
good. Nothing
Okay.
like.
That's respectable.
Respectable. Bombs and then a bunch of spoon bowls and killings and Sherlocks and.
Creative asks what the topic is. Creative, you're about to see it here. We're going to play this video, and it's only about a minute long, guys. So we'll get a little introduction to the topic a little bit here. Here we go.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Oh yeah, the bus.
Shot glasses are a big one.
Music, actual shoot boxes even.
Yeah.
Lila Rose Creations, everybody. Gonna have her on Tuesday. It's next Tuesday. Indoor
What?
Reviews. Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yes, sir.
Ties. I wasn't sure what this was. Is that
Oh.
colored toilet paper? Is that colored toilet paper? No, those are ties.
Wow, dude. Coin. Okay.
Money, coins, yeah. It's an
Yeah.
obvious one. It's more obvious.
What's up, Kyle?
What's up, Pete?
What's everybody in the comments?
And that's it. That's it on that
Okay.
video.
Okay.
Some examples. Some examples. Yeah, thanks. I thought I want to try to get old and new. There was a bunch when I typed it in, just for interest's sake. A bunch of old phones were collectible.
Interesting.
Like a bunch
Okay.
of rotary phones were on the list. Yeah, so we can. I mean, I'm actually going to Google it too to see what we got going. But
The number one thing that comes to my mind is from my generation, and it's just instant baseball cards, sports cards, sports memorabilia. I mean, that just instantly just is bam. When you say collectibles, collectible cards, collectible, you know, that is what hits me. Do have a lot of them, you know, stored up and stuff, and it's the thing about that is sports cards now is, and it's a thing with every collectible, is when does it become you're collecting to resell that value? You know, are you doing it for a resale value, or are you doing it because you like the specific item? Now, I have, in my story, I do both. You know, we'll talk about that a little bit later down the line, but I originally collect for resale value, and I collect because there's certain items that I just truly like.
I think you do. I think they kind of intersect. If you saw like a Venn diagram, you'd see a lot of intersection there, because you generally collect things because they're more valuable, and they're more valuable because you collect them at the same time. And so, like, it's like so a lot of things that you would collect is because of it's your passion, and that's what makes them worth more. And so if you collect stuff just for their value, I think you run into a block at some point, because it's, you know, you're just chasing down whatever is most valuable, and you end up with a house full of rocks. I talked to somebody who's just like, they had a whole second house. It was just full of all. I'm like, he's like talking about how much they're worth, and I'm like, well, is anyone buying them? No. So he was sucked
They're
in.
worth however much to the right person, you know.
But
It's,
he was talking. What's that?
You gotta have a buyer for him to be worth anything.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So it's like collectible is fine, but when it starts to be like a bill, it's like a bill every month that you have to spend.
Well, that's the thing is,
Oh,
my
Gabby.
career was spent as a service manager and a mechanic, and I guarantee you that most of my tools now are collector's items, except for the hand tools, of course. But a lot of the specialty tools that I had to work on the older vehicles, they're non-existent, and now they're collectible. And these guys will actually, because they own the vehicle, they'll collect the tool for the car just so that they can have it. And that's probably the biggest collection I have next to my sneaker. I have a little bit of a sneaker collection. I've got some Jordans and an Air Force One collection, and in a little bit here, I'll show you one real nice pair that I like to show off. But like Jason, I started off with baseball cards. That was the original. They had been collecting them from my grandfather. And that was always fun to do with the guys. To sit and swap baseball cards. What do you guys think? Did you do that?
I never had baseball
well, see,
cards. No.
mine are, and when it came to baseball cards, I had a package that I opened and a package that I did not open. So even still today, I have cards from the 70s, 80s, 90s that are unopened, untouched, guaranteed.
You have some valuable cards in those packs.
Oh yeah. There's guaranteed. I bought whole sets when you could buy the whole box. I would go to the car shows, and they would be wrapped in cellophane and whatnot, factory sealed, guaranteed Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, guaranteed this, guaranteed that, and I made. A lot of you guys know I started working at a very, very young age, so I had my own money. And I'm walking into these card shows, and I would drop $200, $300 on a box of cards, and it would get stuffed in a closet. There it is. And still today, they're unopened. There's certain ones, comic books, when comics were really big in the 90s.
Yeah.
There's certain ones of them that I have. I got Stan Lee's autograph. I got a lot of the movie stars from the original Avengers. I got their autographs and things. Some of the 90s when X-Men came out for the cartoon back, I think it was 91 or 92. The voices of the characters, I went to an animation thing and got all their autographs, and all that stored in just a collector's tin, put away. And then I took that to a next level of almost hoarding on certain items. I am a collector at heart.
No.
I truly, truly am.
Now, do you ever make money on any of it though by getting rid of it?
My Nintendo games, yes. My video game collections, my Ataris and original Nintendos, I had made a significant amount of money on. Some comic books I have made money on, but it's
parting with
was
it.
one of them things that I was saving it for retirement, and you got to find the right buyer. You got to find the right amount of time. You have to allow yourself to get rid of it.
That's the
and
part.
That's a big key.
Part, yeah.
That's a tough part. That's a huge part for me, because like some of my collectibles from my Scooby-Doo line, they're not worth a fucking penny. But to me, it's huge. You'll never find another item like that again. They're never going to remake that candy bar from fucking 1989. So my Scooby-Doo collection is a lot different. That was started collecting because of a significant meaning to me, and not for the money-wise, the financial in the future, or anything like that.
But at some point, you're like, I better keep all this in good condition.
Because to the right person, Scooby-Doo collectibles, Scooby-Doo items would be worth money to them, and that's like, to me, I've paid way too much money for some of my Scooby-Doo items, but it's a rare item. It's a one of a kind. It's something like that, and you're not gonna get it anywhere else.
Homies, I
It's like,
remember the little figures that you could buy in the little gumball machines, the little homie figures. I remember them.
oh yeah,
I
yep.
see people in the comments talking about their collections, like some of these antique chairs, grandfather's chairs.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys come up on the screen and talk about it? Let us know in person what's going on. We love to have you. This is called People in the Boxes, not hosts in the box. People in the boxes. We want to see you guys
Hi,
up here,
Charlene.
and we want to see you coming through. So come on through, guys. Like, come on, Mess.
I'm just here to watch a bit. Okay.
Okay.
This is probably my newest collecting thing.
I hope you are all here to watch and listen, and maybe share with us if you want. It's no pressure. I do have those pictures downloaded, Jason. I think I got them all.
Yep. So in one of my last houses, it was a couple of years back, I had to insure. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to insure my Scooby-Doo collection. So I had to display a lot of my collection and take pictures of it and have the insurance company come in and do a walkthrough. So I set up a whole room of a lot of stuff that I collected. And I sent Waylon some of the pictures here. Now, they're not the greatest pictures, and this is only one section of the room. But it'll give you a significant idea of my Scooby-Doo collection and how far it actually goes. And what I mean by how far it actually goes is I collect anything Scooby-Doo. I have diapers, Q-tips, records, clothes, stuffed animals, anything and everything that has Scooby-Doo on it, I got it. Just here in my car, my seat covers are Scooby-Doo. I got my cooler right here. It's Scooby-Doo. I mean, everything.
It's a big ass cooler. You got a fridge in there.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's for door dashing.
Yeah.
We get a lot of ice cream orders here. We got some really amazing ice cream places here in Sacramento, and we get a lot of ice cream orders. And if it takes 10 minutes to deliver ice cream and you ain't got a cooler, that's a bad review. Plus, you ain't getting a very good tip.
It's a wrap.
So,
yeah.
Yep. Make sure you got a cooler, got some good ice packs in there, and you're ready to go, keeping that good. So I got a pizza bag in the back. I got hot, cold bags in here, and no, I take DoorDash serious. It pays the bills, So, and you're delivering people's food and health and safety wise and everything. It just nope.
The collection and the sound keeps going in and out, Michelle. Sounds good to me. Is anyone else having trouble?
Charlene's saying she's freezing.
Yeah. Anyone else having trouble? Yeah, she says it right before I did. That's fine.
Yep.
Or I did, whatever. Jason, I'm disappointed though. I don't see a bunch of glass on here.
I planned on being at the house and able to show my bong collection, and unfortunately, I'm not.
Well, yeah, I thought you was gonna take some pictures or something.
Well, my bong collection's at Melanie's.
Oh.
I drove everything, every piece of glass that I had came here to California with me from Michigan. Yeah, wow. I have over 100 bongs, guys. Bongs and rigs and glass pieces. Whether it is production glass, a lot of people call it China glass. I call it production glass, or American-made glass, hand-blown glass. I got several hand-blown American-made glass pieces. It's an art. It truly is. Yep. And every single piece, Daniel can contest to this. Everybody on screen can contest to this, but Daniel definitely, every single piece hits totally different. Oh, yeah. every single rig, every single
Are you saying I'm
bong.
not sophisticated? My palate isn't sophisticated?
I don't know. It's not as sophisticated.
I used to do much bigger dabs, man. I used to do much bigger dabs, but not anymore. Not anymore. I never did a Daniel dab, but maybe like a
Fuck. When I first
dab.
seen a Daniel dab, I was like, oh, yep, I'm done. Not even going to try. Like, people used to say, man, you can take big old dabs. And I'm like, yeah, I can take good ones. And then I seen Daniel, and I'm like, nope.
And he actually hits the whole thing. It doesn't all go down the reclaim tube.
Yep,
It doesn't.
nope.
He doesn't leave it. It's there, guys.
Yep.
Daniel, did you see Bean's dab the other day?
I did not.
Did you see that, Steve-O? I think maybe you were there. He had a, I forget what you call the thing. What's the thing with the dish around the banger? Terp slurper, yeah. So he used a bowl. He used a bowl. I've never had a terp slurper, thank you. He used a bowl with flour in it as the carb cap on the terp slurper.
Yep.
Does the dab? I've never seen it. But is there a name for it? You're both shaking your head. Is there something? Is this a new thing?
I've seen it. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what you call
There's
it.
got to be. It's got to be called something.
It's a Big Mac. It's got lettuce on top.
The Big Mac.
It's a Big Mac with lettuce on top. Because he put a couple different dabs in there, right? A couple different flavors.
I don't know about that. I just saw the dab.
Yeah. Yep. See, I like taking the Rio because the Rio carb cap has the hole in the top, so you can put a joint or a blunt right in the top of that, drop your dab down inside of it, and smoke the whole joint and the dab at the same time, and just
Yeah. After I saw you do it, I tried it, man. I gotta say that was pretty smooth.
It's great, isn't it? It's great, isn't it?
That was
get you on that right level.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one would work. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sarah likes big dabs too. Hi, Princess.
Sarah, Cat, come on up. Have a hangout with us and tell us what you know.
Cat collects cats.
Ronnie, I know you come up sometimes, don't you? Valerie's here. Come on up. Valerie's got a computer now, Jason. She can come up and be up there.
Nice. That's awesome, Val. Hi, Lisa. Hello, everybody. Hit that reaction button for us, guys. Give us a like, a thumbs up, a frown face. Give us something.
19 people.
Cheers,
Can we break the 20-person mark? Oh, Lisa May and Sarah, I got to add you to the list here.
So what you got, Steve-O? Let's see a little something before Waylon shows them pictures.
Well, I do have one pair of custom Air Force Ones that I had made, and then I had them customized after I had them made.
And what caused you to start collecting shoes?
Well, because when I was a kid, I was the poor kid. Same old story. I didn't have the cool shoes all the other kids did, and when I got older, I just decided I'd buy a couple cool pairs. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. But I've got these. My son calls them my Snoop Dogs, but that's just because they're blue, I think. But I made these. I had these made out of this suede, and then it's got the gold rope piping all around. Then it's got the.
Can we bring him up solo?
Yeah. Here we go.
There we
go. Yeah, two-per.
And then I had the gold swooshes made, and on the swoosh it says "chillin'."
Okay.
Nice, bro. They were nice.
But I just wanted a cool pair to wear. Of course, I've got the old blue Adidas jumpsuit that I could wear it with, and things of that sort. But they don't have many miles on them. That's for sure. I kept them nice, but thanks for letting me show them off because I really like to. I really bring this stuff out, so it was really cool just to see it again. So thanks for having a good topic tonight, guys.
How many pairs of shoes do you have there, Steve-O?
Yeah, what else you got? Oh no.
Well,
holding out on us.
They're all packed, but
that's the only.
Are we talking 20? Are we talking 100?
Yeah, I've got about 25 pairs of Jordans.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we talking our old wise? What's our oldest pair?
The oldest pair that I have are just the retro ones. I don't have any of the original Jordan ones or anything.
Nothing from the '90s or anything.
No, nothing like that. Even the ones that were beat to hell are worth so much money, you know. So it was never in my budget. But
all right.
I do have a lot of different colors of the Jordan ones to go with just about anything. Oh, and I do have a pair of Lakers Nike Concords that have the Lakers emblems and everything on them that are really cool.
Nice. We got 22 people in the house.
Yeah,
I had a friend that used to collect Chucks. Yeah, and he had all types of Chucks. All
Nunchucks?
types.
That's cool.
Nunchucks? Nunchucks?
No.
Oh.
Shoes.
Chuck Taylor.
Oh, yeah,
Chuck Taylor
okay.
shoes. I'm like, what? Yeah, nunchucks. What? You fucked me all up with that, Waylon. I was like, what?
You got short ones, you got long ones. You know, I don't know. Recycle, come up, bro. Anybody want to come up? That link is just.
So you got shoes, huh? Nice. All right.
I've
never been into collecting shoes, and there's a lot of money in shoes. There's huge conferences and fucking events, and they got these trading events online and shit where you can trade, like, send out your shoes every 2 or 3 weeks to another person, and I mean, there's all types of things now with that. So shoes are a good one.
We're at that first half an hour mark. I'm going to run this wheel for all my community members who are here and present tonight for first fiver.
25 pair, but I got like 7 pair of Jordans.
Anybody want to come up and talk to us?
I have never owned a pair of Jordans in my life.
I got the Chinese New Year's that came out in like 2016. I got some concrete 10s that came out in 2010.
Nice. Concrete.
Hey, Joe Kelly.
I wear them all to freaking work and tear them up like an idiot too.
Oh no!
But
I collect Chucks. I have around 50. Whoa, Kim got around 50 pair of Chucks. Look at you.
Oh wow!
All right.
My foot don't fit in Chucks, man.
My foot don't fit in Jordans. That's why I never was able to buy them.
I can only fit. There's only certain J's I can fit. 10s, 13s.
Yeah.
4s.
Thanks, Mr. Joe Kelly. Is it? We got Mr. Joe Kelly in the comments here. He says the show looks interesting. Joe, thank you for stopping by. This is all about tonight's topic is collectibles and collections. I'm doing a spin wheel here for my local supporters who are in the comments and present and accounted for right now. So we're about to spin this
Joe
wheel.
on there.
I did. He's on there.
Oh, he's on there? Oh, my bad.
He's on there.
Yeah, we can't see because we got Waylon's weird mug on that wheel.
That's why we call it wheeling.
You can see it.
I get it now. All right.
Now you get it. You're like, why is he mispronouncing that every time? All right.
I'm a little slow. It's all right.
Good luck. Good luck.
24 wonderful people here. 18 reactions, guys. Lick that hit button.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I know a lot of my locals members are people who are frequently here too, so I want to try to give back to the people who put in that.
I try to get here every once in a while.
Dan's here too.
Hey, we got Dan. You missed the spin, Dan. You missed the spin.
Dan the Mushroom Man.
I thought you go live at 8:30. That people in the boxes.
No, that's Monday and Tuesday. 25 awesome people in the house, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Valerie,
I
yes.
did not see the names on that thing, boy.
Valerie, congrats.
Wow.
What are you giving away?
You can actually zoom in, Daniel, with the phone. Did you know that? You can reverse pinch and make it bigger if you wanted to.
We got 2 Daniels here.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, we got we'll just call you Mushroom. All right, Val. Congrats.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Val.
Val,
$5 no holla.
Yeah, thank you for always being here. And I'm going to leave the list up for later, and we might run it again.
26 wonderful people here tonight. 27 people in the building right now, guys. Cheers,
share it out,
everybody.
Get us up to 40 people, and I'll give $10 away to the entire audience.
Heck yeah.
What's up, Chris Fisher?
Hello,
Chris
Mr. Fisher.
Almost got it. Well, we can throw Chris
What's up, Wayne?
Let's see. Let's throw Chris on the list here, and Dan.
Val says, "Give it to Jimmy, please."
Okay, that's awesome. Appreciate that, Val.
Joe Kelly just won my first prize package tonight. Joe Kelly was
he
the
did?
winner.
Man, he's winning.
Nice.
He wins right and left.
Nice.
I'm kind of jealous because it actually is a nice prize package of all the stuff I make.
It is.
Well, there's room, Jeremy. Go ahead and come up.
Got plenty of room, Jeremy. Plenty of room.
Yep, plenty of room, guys. Go ahead and come up. Anybody that wants to hop up, and if you got a collection you want to show off, then
that would be a cool collection. Anvils.
Well, I also have quite the Luca collection going on right now too. I mean,
but no one's gonna beat Felicia on that one. I think. I don't think.
I
anyway.
think she's got more than me. Yeah.
Do you how many?
Of the Luca?
Yeah.
I have actual Luca brand. Felicia has the top. Well, next to the hippies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chris. Okay, bro. No worries. I put you on the list anyway because you're a local supporter, so it's all good for you stopping through. You get to be put on the list, even for hanging out for a minute.
Yep.
I appreciate you. If you share us out and do all the buttons and things, appreciate that, bro. Chris just drove back 7 hours from his new his homestead property that he's working on, so it's gonna be cool.
Nice.
So Steve-O, let's get back to the Luca thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5. That's all I got. 5.
I think that's about what I have. I have the same ones as you, I believe, except you have the Seahorse Max and I have the Seahorse X. Yeah.
Does mine and Melanie's together count or no?
I guess so. You live under the same roof. Jeremy, the only link is on my profile. Not my profile, my page. Waylon the Indoor Farmer. If you guys are over there on GrowFam, or my profile, you'll have to go to my page there. That's where I want. That's really where I want most everyone to be at. That's why I do it that way. So if you guys could try to consolidate up on the page and hang out with everybody there. Lost Daniel. He might.
16 of the 25 are over there right now.
Yeah, that one Twitch viewer, man. Oof, Twitch viewer. Heck, Steve-O, if you want, we can take Twitch off here, or not Twitch, but Twitter. Twitch next. Twitter first. You take Twitter off first because it really doesn't do anything. But then we take Twitch off next if somebody else wants to add their profile in on this.
I already had mine on there earlier, I thought.
No.
Oh, okay.
I came in and the only.
So Dan, you collect anything?
There it is.
That?
Boom.
You collect anything besides mushrooms?
I don't know.
Princess Kick-Ass. What's
I'm like the opposite of a hoarder, so.
The opposite of a hoarder.
I'm like, my rule is if I don't use it within a year, I usually sell it or get rid of it. So
I bet you got a lot of tools. He runs a construction company. I bet you got a lot of tools. Okay. Those are almost like collectibles.
Does a collection have to be something that you're like emotionally attached to, or
just let's look it up. Let's look up the definition. That's a good call.
What's up, Jeremy?
What's happening?
Some people have collections that they won't get rid of for any amount of money, but I'm not attached to my tools or anything.
I have only sold a few of my Scooby-Doo items, and that was, they were significant value, and I needed money real quick at the time.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely hard to part with stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't. Okay, so collections itself is like we thought, like collecting money. Oh, here we go. In similar definitions, it says an art museum's holdings organized by medium, such as sculpture, painting, or photography. Photography, plural noun, collections. Yes, like a collection of something, like an art collection. Here's one: an assembly of items such as works of art, pieces of writing, or natural objects, especially systematically ordered. Especially one systematically ordered. So that's the only thing that's close to what we're talking about. So if I go back up and say definition of collectibles, that might be a little bit better. Let's see. Item valued and sought by collectors. So I guess a collector is what we want to know. The auction attracted professional dealers trading in quality small collectibles. That's just a sentence that's put in. The use of the word collectibles really mostly started in looks like 1990 or something. 1980 maybe.
Are you just looking up what it means to be a collector?
I was checking different definitions. Like the first definition, I said definition of collections, then collectibles, and then maybe collector is maybe the collector.
I mean, these days, I mean, it's pretty much. I mean, I find. I mean, like the shoes Steve-O was showing. I mean, that's art. I mean, that's
Art is a big one. Art. They mostly say art in here. And it says as a hobby, an art collector is a hobby. An official who is responsible for collecting money. That's the other type of collector. So okay, yeah. Basically what we thought. It doesn't say anything about it being a personal value. It's just something that's a value.
The value to the I would see a value to that person or a value in. I mean, both. It could be both. I know my friend. He's probably got 150 pair of Nikes by now.
This is interesting. We use the word collector a lot less now.
Well, yeah, because it turned into hoarder.
Right.
It has, because there's a true fine line.
Yeah,
I'm
not denying that fact either. I mean,
at least that's my opinion. Is I think that as society that we turned into a lot of minimalist, tiny house living and things like that. And like Dan said, if he doesn't use it within a year, he gets rid of it. There's people that hang their clothes a certain way in the closet. That way they know what they wear and what they don't wear. And what's hung a certain way, they get rid of it within X amount of days if they haven't worn it in that amount of time. They say that there's no reason for it. So it's just they get rid of it and they don't want to have anything anymore. And the minimalist life. Look at our people that are living on the road now, the van lives and the RV lives and the homestead life, and but then we have these people. I think we have died down from collecting big time. You got these people that you lived in these massive houses, these mansions, and now we've died down to the 2 and 3 bedroom homes, 1 bedroom home.
But then you also get those individuals that just don't. They feel like they need to keep every single thing,
everything. Because they didn't have it when they were growing up or whatnot,
No, I had a family member. I mean, every single newspaper, whether or not they read it or not. I mean, one point the house is, you walk through it no problem whatsoever. Next time you go in there, you don't leave the kitchen because you can't walk up the stairs hardly.
Right.
10 most expensive collectibles ever sold.
The Superman card or comic?
It's the world. Okay, countless coins. I guess this here, 2019.
Fantasy number 1. That's comics.
Yeah, fantasy number 15.
That's first appearance of Superman.
$3.6 million in 2021. Holy cow!
Yep.
Here's the number 1. Yeah, 5.3 million. 2009 was a Stephen Curry 1 of 1 rookie card, 5.9 million.
Wow.
Jeez. 1909 to 1911, Honus Wagner T206, $7.25 million. In 1787, Brasher Doubloon, $9.36 million. It keeps going. Let's see. 1856, British Guiana 1 cent magenta stamp, 9.48 million. 1847. Yeah. Mauritius post office
Mauritius.
Stamp. Yep. Mauritius. 9.6 million. Postal stamp.
It's funny as you go into a post office and you see all these different stamps on the wall that are for sale, and I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, why? And right here's why. I mean, look at that. Right here's why, because people collect that shit.
Flowing hair silver dollar, 12 million.
Well, I came across a bunch of a few comics that I forgot I even had. Happened to come across one that it could be worth anywhere from $15 to like 1,500, maybe 2,000. I just haven't gotten appraised. But I looked it up. It's one of Thor's #1 first comics.
$2,000 comic, man. Whew.
I know.
1952.
I don't want to get my. Go ahead.
The Topps Mickey Mantle 3311. Topps. I don't know what that means.
That's
Topps.
a baseball.
That's the brand. That's the card brand.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I wouldn't consider it collecting because I don't even remember where it came from.
Yeah.
12.6 million.
They got Topps. They got Donruss. They got there's all types of different brands.
What is this? 1933 Saint Gaudens.
The coin.
Gaudens Double Eagle. 18.9 million. To maintain America's gold supply during the Great Depression, Franklin Roosevelt ordered nearly all people and businesses to sell their gold coins and bullion to the U.S. government in 1933 so it could melt them down and hoard them.
Wow.
That same year, a St. Gaudens Double Eagle, one of the last gold coins ever struck for circulation in America, somehow survived the fate of the rest.
Double Eagle. All right.
Is there music playing?
You hear that? I didn't know if you could. Like, dang, TV kind of keeps getting louder for some reason.
It sounded like a wolf howling to some music or something. It's crazy. In 2021, it became the queen of all coins.
Native American doing some kind of ritual.
I think that was it, yeah.
I know a lot of people that collect shot glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here's the 10 most popular collectibles. Most popular, this is as of, let me see the date here. I don't see a date. Oh, right here, May 24th. Okay. And this is from Life Storage Blog. 10 most popular. See, antique furniture, okay, is #1.
Somebody said that in the comments earlier.
Mm-hmm. #2, vinyl records.
Yep.
That's a big one.
Which kind of obsessed me because I had about, I don't know how many records, and they got left at an old place I used to live. I mixed them with a bunch of other ones.
Comic books.
See, in a lot of things, it's not the actual record. It's the packaging for the record, because it's the artwork on it. Yeah. It's the stuff that came with the record. It's the pictures. There's stories inside of the old records. There's all types of shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Condition is really key on a lot of things.
The picture on the record alone on the outside is better than it's like a CD player, because you have that tiny little picture in comparison. Yep. #3 is comic books.
Yep.
#4, coins and currency. Okay, yeah, I hit a couple of these. I kind of randomly picked, and I was picking ones that I thought were big ones, and I think I picked at least 2 of these or 3 of these.
Yeah, classic
cars. Yeah. #6, trading cards. I'm sorry. So that's not just baseball cards, guys. Remember?
No, that's Pokemon and Magic cards and Garbage Pail.
No, he said just say.
Y'all remember Pogs?
Pogs. I had Pogs.
Yep, I got a collection of Pogs. I still got my whole set with my slammer right on top and the tube and everything. Yeah.
Coined, yeah, but I sent you a pic. Okay, I will pull that up. Just a second. I only got a couple left to look at this one. Dolls and toys.
Hi, Melanie.
Okay. Hello. Yeah. I'm glad that she
Hi, Melanie.
Up, and she sent me a picture. We're going to check it out in a second here. Stamps was a big one that we just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8 and #9, wine.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah.
I'm surprised it's so big because you feel like it would be dwindling down over time, like people selling them, breaking them, drinking them.
No, they keep them even longer. Wine grows better over time.
Yeah.
The longer you can keep it, the better.
That seems feels like a Bitcoin. Fine art and jewelry. Okay. Just thought that was a big one. That's the last one there. All right.
Certain quarters are worth a lot. Yeah, Melanie, coins are a big one. especially misprinted coins and everything. And it's funny because it's just a little bit. Oh.
Computers
big one.
freezing up, trying to pick up that picture. Oh, here it is.
Wouldn't know what to look for in a coin.
My grandmother used to collect the Boyd bears, Valerie. Valerie said she had a collection of antiques, vinyl, glass, figurines, turtles, eggs, roosters. Yeah,
Jeez.
my grandmother collected the Boyd bears.
So, Melanie, we're missing a little bit of this on the bottom there. It goes down to 1937. P doubled die obverse.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So it says, are there any quarters worth money? Yes, here are examples. You better, if you find an old quarter in general, you better save it. Shit. The coins are just being used a lot less now. Period. I feel like any coin's being saved right now.
Melody says she said with quarters, with quarters, it's because of the types of metal they have.
Right.
Link. Keith has his box of comics and football cards.
Keith, you should come up and show us if you want, man. Show us that stack. So I'll tell you guys what I collected at one time. I'm sure I've had other things that are collectibles, but Diane says my 8-year-old grandson and my daughter save Pokemon cards. Okay, my son has some Pokemon cards that he kept coming home with from school, so we just kept stacking them up. But I collected when Star Wars Episode 1 came out.
Oh, you're about to crush my heart, I know.
Episode 1. Which turned out to be so, like, no one really, not too many Star Wars fans actually liked it, you know. But when that came out, I collected these Pepsi cans that had each different character on them. And I saved them for a long time, and then you realize at some point that, like, they puncture and soda cans will evaporate, and like you end up picking the can up, it's empty. Like, what's going on? So I had a bunch of them, but I didn't get them all. Lupe, I bet you got some collectibles. What are you doing down there?
Yeah.
Put them away in a safe place, Keith. Okay, that's smart. That's safe.
Yeah, collects animals.
Hold my head up. That's okay, Melanie. You're fine. You're
a house I had to move out of. Unfortunately, never got to the attic, and I had Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Ninja Turtles. Some stuff that was still in the packaging. Lost it.
I had a lot of action figures as a kid, but I didn't keep them in the box or anything like that.
Yeah, not all of them were in the box.
Here's Jason's. We're going to show off what Jason sent us now.
Some of it.
Right, some of what he has. Look at that.
Look at the tower
I feel like it's a choir.
Oh, from my collection.
You don't want to see my collection of Squishmallows.
Yeah, we do. What do you mean? This is literally the time we would want to see it.
Squishmallows.
Or maybe I misheard you. I thought you said you don't want to see.
You don't.
What do you mean we don't? Yes, we do. Hello.
He's got a whole walk-in closet.
Hold on.
Are you over here eating a banana on my screen?
No.
I am.
Bro, you got to put that behind the paywall. Come on now. Any banana eating has to be behind the paywall. Say Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles.
Either that or you got to do it up on the big screen. One or the other.
Yeah, you got to be. Oh, that's what I should have done. I shouldn't have said anything.
Put the mushroom head up.
Put him up. What?
Put the mushroom head up.
Oh, did you shut your? Okay, you're fine. Yeah, you could, but you don't have it set. You have it set to like audio avatars off now. So anyway, there's a bunch of pictures here, guys. This is just one of them. This is just one of them.
Laundry baskets.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna look at yours in a minute here.
Yeah.
Since we've already got Jason's pulled up, but
I like the blue one. The blue one on the right with the cross-eyed.
So we got merch, we got hats, we got a couple of we got a few mystery vans. We got what's that box in the center, Jason? That looks like some kind of activity
candy
box.
machine.
Okay, you make candy
right
out
in the
of
middle
it.
is a candy machine there. It's a gummy maker.
Whoa.
Nice.
You'll be able to see it a little bit better when there's a couple zoomed in pictures that are
Here,
better.
we'll do this, and then we can actually.
Whose collection is this?
Mine.
Jason's.
Oh, nice.
Ruh-roh.
What's this in the bottom right? Is that checkers?
Checkers. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. What's that over here? Scooby Pal side. Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay, it's a puzzle. We got cards. We got a snow globe. It looks like. Got that
thermos
to go mug. Yeah. Is that a wallet? Is that a Scooby Doo wallet?
I can't flip.
It looks like it.
What's in here? Is that like There's like
buckets from. There's frisbees over
Frisbees,
there.
that's
There's
what it
some
is,
buckets from McDonald's back in the day. They gave you the Halloween buckets.
Huh.
I remember that.
You got a dog bowl. You got a couple of balls. You got a few hats. What's the Scooby
That's
head?
the popcorn maker.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it shoots out its mouth into the dog bowl there.
That's wild.
Of course. It's right next to like your Disney clock.
Yeah, there's on one of these other pictures, you'll see another tower there that has a bunch of Disney stuff and some Marvel stuff, just random toys.
You know how to make those towels more valuable?
Put them in a frame.
No, you tell everyone that you wrapped it around your ass at least once.
Becca.
So Becca, you got any collectibles or any stories on collections? Come on up. We got a Scooby-Doo clock, and what's next to that? A headband?
That is a seatbelt strap.
Oh, like the pad thing.
Yep, so you don't rub your neck on the seatbelt.
I can't see the all the way to the top, but I like that hat. It says bake.
That's a baked hat and a mystery machine up there. There's probably another hat from there.
Looks like a stuffed animal too.
Stuffed Scooby.
Yeah.
Yep. You'll be able to see on one of the other pictures.
All right, there's the candy machine. There's some coloring books. Groovin'.
Coloring books.
It's funny that they have Scooby not colored on the cover of the book. So I wonder if you can. I guess you can color the cover. Interesting. You got Captain America and Falcon. What is that underneath there? That's what I want to know.
That is a signed picture. That is signed by that guy that played the Falcon in the movie, in the Avenger movies.
Kim says nasty. What do you? Oh, about the towel. Like what happened?
I hope it's about the towel.
Poor Jason. Come on now.
I can't flip screen. That's sad.
You can't slip screen?
Flip it.
Flip it.
You gotta go to your more and go into your camera setting.
So it looks like slippers. Looks like a beanie cap, some socks, a candy cane, Scooby-Doo candy cane. There's a lunchbox. Looks like a mold, some kind like a chocolate mold or something.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
No, that's a lid to a sandwich holder for a lunchbox.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What about is that soap or something?
Yep.
I can't. Is that what's this down here?
Where's down here?
Down bottom right.
That's the bottom box or the corner of the gummy maker.
This black schlong looking device. Is that that could be like a karaoke machine or something.
I can't tell what you're looking at.
Bottom right, very far bottom right.
Yeah. All I see
Behind
the top box of the gummy machine, but I don't see what else is.
Right in front of the gummy machine, yeah. It looks like a Halloween of some kind.
Oh, it's probably just a Halloween bag.
Okay.
You see the bags hanging up top too?
You got
So
posters.
there's a different part of the room there.
Jeez. Guys, this is his bedroom growing up as a kid.
No, this was the bar. This was the bar in one of my houses. You came down the steps and walked in, and all you seen was this stuff wrapped around the whole basement, and then there was the laundry room.
Are you, are those toothbrushes in the middle?
Yeah, that's what
Probably, yeah.
Looks like
Or no, them are the bobblehead candy machines.
Oh.
Yeah. Them are bobblehead candy little things.
M&Ms. I collected some M&M guys. Some bigger ones.
Remember those for sure.
Oh yeah, I also had some California raisins for a while, but they weren't like in collectible condition. You guys know what I mean? Like they were kid toys, but I also was like, I'll keep these, right?
Oh yeah, back in the day, I had to have those. Always made sure I went with my dad for the weekend. We stopped, got Hardee's or wherever it was, and made sure
Smurf
we
glasses there. Them are from the 80s.
But those are worth some money.
Yeah, them are from the 80s during McDonald's times. There's Smurf, and then there's Sesame Street, and
you got some
the Muppets down there.
Those what do you call them? Sleeping bags?
Blankets. Just some blankets and a stocking there. You got coffee cups and cups and.
I'm not gonna lie. This looks like I just walked into a store in the mall for Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Like, where's the pricing at? I don't know. You got watches.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a whole area of watches right there. You can kind of see them.
Is that Scooby in a tutu or Scooby with angel wings on it up in the top right?
It's the top left. You mean
the right side? You're right. Right.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, he's got angel wings as Christmas ornament.
Yeah, it's almost like all dogs go to heaven, Scooby.
Right.
Look at this.
What is more this Christmas thing? Ornaments there, and salt and pepper shakers, cookie jars.
Is that what
them
those
are? Magnetic salt and pepper shakers there. You got all the Lego sets.
Legos.
You got looks like Sorry over there, a couple different puzzles, snow globes, another watch.
Kim must be following half of us over here, like to each one, because she almost went over on Dan's. She almost went over on somebody else's live. Now she's over here. And...
Huh?
So, and all this stuff is unopened. You know, all them boxes that you see and everything, that's never been opened. You know, unless I bought it used at a garage sale or something like that. But it's not. I didn't do it for the value. This is where it comes into a sentimental value for me. At a younger age, I had a friend that my nickname was Scooby. Sorry guys, that sun is pretty bright. Let me change this here.
Yo, Steve, you still with us?
Went down already here.
Yeah. Okay, just checking.
There we go. So I had a friend that called me Scooby-Doo, Scooby, at a younger age, all the way up through school into high school, and she committed suicide one day. And it was just I had collected Scooby stuff and things like that, but then once she had committed suicide, it really turned into a sentimental value thing to me. Just it was really there, and that's why it doesn't matter what it is. And you guys could see through some of them pictures there that I'm a kid at heart with toys and collectibles and things like that, but when it comes to the Scooby-Doo items, it truly does not matter what it is. Every single piece means something to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like this, and then no, that's too small. Never mind. Just go back to this for now.
Oh, you're good. You can go back to it.
There's still a couple. There's still a couple more pictures.
Yeah, there's some good ones that will show.
What about this? Is that no? That's still too small.
No,
I was thinking of a way to have us not there, but it's all good. No big deal. What'd you say there? Was that you, Jeremy?
I was just saying it looked fine. It was fine with me, but you're the one.
I was just checking, seeing what
Yeah.
if anything looked better.
Gotcha.
Healing vibes. Yes.
But also, I mean,
Right,
I
that's what
understand what he's saying. It's like not one of those things. I mean, it's not. You can't put a price on it because it's not about that.
That right there is a
Unboxing this guy.
Transformer drawing that has all different Transformer characters in it.
I'm looking for a Beast. This could have been from before Beast Wars, which
Yeah,
could
well,
make it more valuable.
I don't think there was ever a Beast War until now, until they recently did that movie.
Well, I watched it as a kid.
Yeah, so did I.
Beast Wars.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize.
Early CGI, there was a cartoon of it. And I don't know if there was a comic from that. I didn't look at the comics, but typically cartoons always came from the comics back then. It was the easiest way.
That's for sure.
Although no, that's probably wrong, because you think about like the original X-Men cartoon, It wasn't actually the comic. They had changed a lot of things, and they
have all as many costuming and all that kind of stuff like the comics.
Purple Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, he's the one I was talking about in the very first picture that I like.
There's a purple, there's a blue one, there's all
it was
types
a blue
of
one
them
in
in
the
there.
first picture.
There's Super Scooby. There's Pirate Scooby.
Oh yeah.
That looks like Scrappy Doo on the left, but I know that's a weird shaped Scooby.
Probably just an off-brand one.
Right. The D's like not fully shaped as a D. It's like, this isn't Scooby Doo.
The one with the pot belly, you mean?
It's Scooby O. Yeah, the bottom left. Yeah, like there's like the flying Scooby. Oh, there's Santa Scooby. There's Cupcake Scooby. There's Cupid Scooby. These are all regular Scoobies.
I think there's probably a 6-foot one over in the corner right there, but I don't know if I got the picture of it or not.
I don't know either, and I don't think there's any.
He's a big guy.
Just check to see how far the pictures go. Okay. That's the same one. Okay. Same. No, that's not the same one. There's Swimming Scooby. There's like Zsa Devore Scooby right there.
Winter Scooby.
There's a Pink Scooby. This is not what I was expecting, actually. I didn't even think about this collection of yours. All I could think of was the other collection,
my Bond collection.
Yeah, that's all I thought you would have.
I have so much stuff. Like if I would have taken pictures of McDonald's toys, I have over 1 million McDonald's toys.
What?
Boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and totes all unopened McDonald's toys. Whole sets, whole series from 80s, 90s, 2000. Probably.
Well, that just makes me wish that he would have taken more pictures of those. That's all I want now is to see all the McDonald's toys.
Yeah, at least you got a whole other episode out of it if you wanted.
Oh yeah, we plan to re-hit most topics anyway. A lot of these topics are first time. We forget things and we don't hit things that we may have wanted to. And I'll be honest, I actually intended on writing stuff down for each episode that we maybe didn't hit, that we might have missed or whatever. But I don't always get to that. But it's okay that we're gonna. We know the topics anyway.
Yeah. Colin said he used to share Scooby-Doo hookah with friends.
Anthony, you should make some baseball cards with your art skills, bro. Got some pretty good like paint or whatever that is.
Throw you back.
What's up, Colin? Used to share Scooby-Doo hookah with my friends. Oh yeah. You collect dragons, Kim? That's fun. Used to share a Scooby-Doo hookah. So, like 2 hoses on that, Colin? I've never had a hookah. Isn't there like...
They usually have 3 or 4, I think. You can have anywhere from 1 to up to 4, I think, usually.
People were buying hookahs in overseas because they were legal over there because you could actually buy the actual stuff to smoke. He had 4 hoses.
Yeah, 4 hoses.
So look at this. We got superhero stuff. I'm seeing just like it looks like KB Toys over here in the corner. It's very fuzzy.
Like who's got to go to Toys or Us? Let's just go to his house.
Right.
Scooby inside a cloud or something. And there's another mystery van.
That's probably the big Scooby he was talking about right there.
I bet his phone got hot from StreamYard.
Yeah, it's overheating horribly, guys. So I got you on mute right now. I got you in front of the vent. Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh.
I don't know why it put that inside of like the messages that I didn't send Jason a copy of that video. Anyway, I was just gonna start playing the collections video I made. It's weird. Anyway, that's pretty badass, but now I just want to see all of them. Jeez. But what do you, so, I mean, what are you doing? You making money over there in the car? Or, I mean, time is money. Where's all these orders at? And this DoorDash and stuff? Just waiting? Are you like an ambulance where I see the ambulance sort of wait in random places of the city and they're just sort of waiting for a call?
Yeah, I just wait for an order, but when it comes time to people in the boxes, priority's priority. It doesn't matter if there's one person watching or 30 people watching. Sure. I'm here.
I know, I appreciate that. I just, what I mean is like, how does it work? Why can't you wait at home, or is it because you're somewhere closer to where people might?
You could wait at home, but if you're more central by the restaurants, you're going to get the orders.
That's what you're doing.
And the faster you get to the food and get that delivered, the next faster you got another order.
Plus,
bam, bam, bam.
When they happen.
If I can do 15 orders within 5 hours and make $10 each order, that's a good night's worth of money. You know what I mean? Only 5 hours worth of work and fucking $150, $200. Sounds good to me.
Oh no, I know it works. I just didn't know that. That sounds like some good tips for doing it for sure. I got to be closer to it. I guess I don't think I'm that far away, but when you get into it, you're like, oh shit, if I was like, you know, this point in the city or whatever, the middle point of the food district or whatever, yeah, it makes sense now.
That's Keith cool. Actually finally pulls one out that I was wondering if anybody was going to bring up was Kiss.
Kiss, yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, well, I know that, and that's why I was curious. I remember the I don't know if anybody else ever saw that movie back in the 80s, 90s, or whatever they did.
Melanie sent me another link. Oh, okay, so we can, okay, let's say the screenshot. It makes sense. There we go. About the quarters, so you can see the bottom here.
Came to the collect dragons way back when. The dragons were a big one. I didn't even think about that.
She probably just like get a kick out of my head stuff.
I have no idea what this looks like. Japanese to me. Just remember, I just see the date. It's like, okay, if I got a 1932 quarter, it's worth some money.
Hell yeah.
Top 10 quarters, Washington quarter, 1932.
Wow. And just imagine how, like, one of these could have passed through any one of our hands at any point in time, and we never really realized it.
Yeah, I don't look at mine, but I know people that do religiously look at every coin they get.
Yeah, I know.
Every single one of them. If it's before a certain date, they definitely put it back in their pocket, or if they have any idea that, you know, it looks any weird or whatever, they hold right onto it.
So we talked about it earlier, Jason, although maybe it's right here, but the Beanie Babies, when those were a craze, like we got these temporary collectibles, like Pogs. Yep. Pogs were a collectible, and I own Pogs right now, but they are not worth anything. There's not even a collector out there that wants to buy them.
The slammers are. If you have if you have certain slammers, them are definitely worth some money still. But pretty much the Pogs themselves, unless you kept them untouched, they all got fucked up from us you know, the point of the game was to smash them. You know what I mean?
Well, I had them in like
So,
these like books, like with pages and sleeves
yeah.
and like and all that even back then, but it wasn't really worth money. It was just for fun. I just looked up pictures of dragon collectibles. You know what? I'm gonna look up Pogs.
Yeah, trolls as well. I would think would be a big
Yeah,
one.
Trolls was a big one for sure. Here's Pogs. Oh, there's Pokemon Pogs. They must be making Pogs still somewhere. Because I thought they were done being made. They used to be called. What were they? I know what it was, but does anyone here know what it was? What it was called before they were called Pogs?
No idea because I never played with them.
Anyone in the comments, if you know what Pogs used to be? No, never mind. I'm not going to give you anything because you guys can Google it. No fair.
Right? Oh, they almost got a freebie.
I got a Raisinette collection. Cullen. All right, Cullen. Did you put little legs on them? Heather has Pogs too. Okay. All right.
Oh, I thought you saw that message or saw that comment.
Not yet. I only see him on one screen, not the other one right now.
Yeah.
Pete says, "Wow, I passed out for a good minute. I'm out, fan. Gave a great night. All right, Pete. Have a good one, man. Just leave us on when you pass out. It's all good."
Right. Garbage Pail Kids. I remember that. They made 2 movies actually out of that, I believe.
I only saw the one. Steve-O, you remember?
They might have only done one. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, I remember them. They were pretty popular stickers back in the day. They came out after the Cabbage Patch Kids did.
Well, they came out because they
Go
were
ahead.
the off-branded Cabbage Patch Kids. So you had the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Do you remember My Buddy and Kid Sister?
Whoa! I never talked to your kid sister. I never touched her.
I remember them. My Buddy and Me. I remember that.
I really liked the Garbage Pail Kids because they were so different. But then you had like Care Bears and My Buddy, like you said, My Buddy. Then you had the wrestlers, the little wrestler buddies or whatever they were called.
The stretch guys or
they were like My Buddy dolls, but they were wrestling dolls.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like look like big pillows, kind of.
Yeah, they were big stuff.
Yeah.
I forget what those were called.
Oh man, I remember those.
Weren't they Smash something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
What are they called?
Yeah,
a lot of pictures of them.
Probably
trying to get to a website, but
we'll click on one and see if it doesn't have more description on it.
Excuse me. I know it's because I haven't clicked on images. Here it is.
No, I meant click on it.
Wrestling plush products for sale. Okay.
That's what I was saying. Click on the image itself, and it should tell you exactly what it is. Like Tonka.
I got it. Stuffed animals and plush toys. Wrestling buddies is what they call them.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Sting. Oh yeah.
Gigapets were a big one, Cullen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gigapets for sure. Remember that.
We talked about that during the toys episode.
There was a few different ones that were like there was Gigapets and there was something.
Digipet. There was a Digipet. There was a Gigapet.
Knockoffs. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. The off-brand ones and everything. And
let's see what else was cool back in the day.
Well, my grandmother used to collect recipes. Now that's from a different generation, than some of us. But she would have recipe book after recipe book, whether she cooked anything out of that book or not. So recipes was a big one. A lot of people I always want a library in my house. I want to have that physical book still. So collecting books is a big one. Magazines. We got all guys on the screen right now. Anybody got a Playboy collection? Even girls got a Playboy collection. You know, some of them Playboys are definitely worth some money, especially after Hugh passed away and all the scandals and all of that.
Right.
Some of them have some celebrities that's the only time they ever bared their frontal area.
I was only into Easy Rider.
What was that, Tamagotchi?
Easy Rider was good.
Yeah.
These are Gigapets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasn't the original a Tamagotchi?
Maybe. Let's see.
Or was that the Japanese version or whatever?
Oh, yeah, it's right here. It says it right here. Tamagotchi.
Gigapet versus Tamagotchi.
Nano, original, keychain.
Yeah.
Gigapet Nano.
Like, they're still alive. I guarantee you, somebody on there's an article keeping them alive. I bet you mine's still alive in the box.
Let's
chilling,
see.
sleeping. Because you could put them into hibernation mode.
Right.
I wonder if you can buy them still. Amazon.
Oh, I guarantee they're still out there.
$18. $18.
Yeah.
Nice.
We paid that for it then, if not more.
I bet you there's an app on my phone that's a Gigapet. It probably does a lot more. I bet you there's a Gigapet app on the phone.
Oh, Yo-Yo's calling. I know a lot of people that were into that. Yo, my bad, y'all had a phone call. I don't know who this is.
That and marbles.
Oh,
is that Daniel?
That's gotta be Daniel.
All right, Daniel. Love your face, brother.
Let's see, who else did I miss in here? I'll make sure I get all my... We're at the hour and 20 minutes. I'm going to do another spin of the wheel. Matty G was popped in for a minute there.
Nice.
Yay.
Fucking phone's overheating again. All right, I got to mute you guys. Put you in for...
Yeah, that's rough, man. You can't really do much about it when the phone starts getting hot with StreamYard, unless you just leave for a minute. I think those were all very... So was there a DigiPet?
I don't know.
There was, okay. So it was just yeah, what's up?
I'm out of here, guys.
Have a good night, Jeremy. Thanks for hanging out, brother.
See you, bro.
Good talking with y'all.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks for coming up.
I appreciate it.
DigiPets. So they did have a second thing. I don't know how they got away with it. Just this must be slightly different. I didn't have any of these, to be honest. There's like, what about like charm bracelets? Aren't those collectible?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Collectible charms that you get on them and stuff. There should be like a charm bracelet, but for like themes, right? There should be a bunch of charms that are for like cannabis or, or whatever. Should be, there might be, I don't know.
Yeah, Kelly's got one of those fancy charm bracelets with the little things that you can buy for, but I can't think of what it's called now.
Very cool, Heather. Heather just won some goodies. My buddy's mom used to collect those Precious Moments figures. Precious Moments. Jeez, there's so many. Can't even tell what half of these are. Like, there's a heart with like an EKG or like a I forget what you call that. The line, the pulse.
Yeah, it's the EKG.
Anyway, it's weird. Was that for a doctor, maybe? Anyway, I could look at collectibles that way all night. Okay, I can't think of any other good ones to look up. I actually used to collect bottles too when I was a younger man, lit drinker.
Oh,
collect the bottles, the cool bottles or whatever.
Green Goddess, she got it right. It's the Pandora bracelet. That's what Kelly has. You've heard of that, right?
Oh, okay.
Bracelet. Yeah.
I have not. But
No.
We'll look it up. Pandora bracelet, charm bracelet.
It's like it's
there's some of the most expensive bracelets in the world if you finish it.
Holy cow!
Like It's ridiculous how much some charms cost. Ridiculous. Some of them are, yeah.
Yeah. Some of them are real fancy.
Look at that. Jeez. And then you run your, like, I bump my wrist and hands into things all the time. One of those would get bumped off. Jeez.
You got to buy them all individually. It starts out as just that bracelet, just the rope bracelet, and you got to buy each of them charms individually 90% of the time.
Yep.
Yeah, Colin, we were looking at stamps earlier. I don't know if you guys remember, if anyone's seen Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor.
I've seen it.
Right. So he's sort of duped. Not, I wouldn't say duped. He's sort of stuck in a tough situation where he's supposed to spend $30 million in 30 days. I think it was 30 days.
Yep.
And he's not allowed to tell anyone why he's spending it, and he was not allowed to buy any appreciating assets. He could only buy things that were not going to be worth any value. So at one point in the movie, spoiler alert from the 1980s here, at one point in the movie, he buys this, like, this super expensive stamp, and they think they have him. They're like, see, he bought something, of value, and they receive something from him in the mail, and he had just used the stamp. It was like whatever millions of dollars worth of stamp.
Yeah.
He just put it on the thing and sent it as a letter. It was like so brilliant the way that movie was, man. And he
Richard
played
Pryor is a genius. He was a genius completely.
Well, and I guess I didn't tell you the best part. He had to spend that money, and then if he did, he got $300 million if he was able to do it without telling anyone, and everyone thought he was insane. He was just spending money the worst ways that he could possibly do it, and it was funny as hell. Good movie.
Sure was. That's a good one.
What's the name of that?
Brewster's Millions.
I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's a great one, man. It's a classic, like from when I was a kid, and he starts off as this nobody that's in a minor league baseball team, and the baseball team, while they're playing a game, has a train that goes through the outfield because it's such a poor, like, baseball club. Like there's a train that just goes right through. Oh, that's a good one.
That's crazy.
All right, guys, I'm going to do another spin here. We're coming up on that 1.5 hour mark. Appreciate y'all coming by today. I put on the list any of my locals, community members who have stopped through today. That's who are on this list right now. I'm after going to the post office today and tomorrow. I have had to make some decisions, and I'm going to be pushing much, much harder for locals, guys. I'm trying to get that goal up there. I'm at 29 people in there. I'm trying. Who wants to be number 30? Who wants to be number 30? I know one of you do. One of you lovely, lucky people. Anyway, we're going to do another spin on it for $5 buckaroos. Valerie gave away her $5 to Jimmy Mead, so that was awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think collectibles are healthy, but you got to be careful. I think if like Jason said earlier, if it's only about the money, then you're probably going to be disappointed.
Even with at one point in time, mine came to an addiction.
Right.
My Scooby-Doo collection came to an addiction, and I didn't care if it was my last $5. I didn't care if the item was way overpriced. I had to have it. If I walked into a store and it had a Scooby-Doo item, I got it. One of the pictures there, you could see at the bottom, there is it's like a wreath, however you say it, like a Christmas wreath or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that was handmade with garland, and then there's a couple stuffed animals sewed onto it. Yes, it's handmade, and it took somebody some time, and You know, I know approximate value that it could have gone for. I paid $150 for that. You know, way overpaid. But it was a one of a kind thing. Nobody else has anything like that. At that point in time, I had the money and it was just boop there, you know. So it can become an issue, especially collecting things. A lot of people I've seen go in debt from their collection, you know.
Yeah, that was what I was saying about the guy with the rocks. Like he was talking, he wasn't saying I love these rocks. He was saying, look at all this money I can get out of these.
Right.
And then as he decided to tell me about how he has a whole second house just devoted to holding these rocks, and it's like, man, he may have a problem. He may have a problem.
Looky,
Joe Kelly.
looky. What do you know?
Joe Kelly.
You're
I don't think
fucking
it'll be
kidding
bad.
me. This son of a bitch.
Joe effing Kelly.
What is this for?
One of these
This
days, Joe, I'm gonna
bitch.
have to tell you not that you don't get to win this time because you just win all the damn time. Look at him.
We won 2 tonight. What does Joe win?
$5.
Ah.
So
Nice,
that's
Joe.
two winners so far tonight. 2 winners.
Congratulations,
Tom bitch.
We won my box too.
Joe and Elisa are here as much or more than anyone else, and they do win a lot, but that's because they show up, you know.
That they do. They are huge supporters in the community and for us in general. I know they support me big time. They support Waylon, Steve-O, Dan.
Yeah.
You know, Melanie.
Plus, he's a pro member. They're both pro members. So
he can't wait to get into my box.
So that alone should let him. Yeah, Dan probably got his stuff full. So hey, Poondogger.
Well, speaking about them local supporters, there, I want to tell my story real quick. You know, do this shameless plug for Waylon here. Is I was on the phone with him today, and I said, man, I got to check, find out when that payment comes out, so I can make sure that the money's in the account. And he's like, oh, I can check on that real quick for you. And speaking of money, it's only $2. Be a local supporter member. You know, $2 starts you out at a good little tier there. You can climb up if you want to pay more. But he was like, oh, I can look for you. He looked. It came out 3 days ago, guys. I didn't even know. Didn't even, you know, it's $2. You know, it's $2. You don't pay attention to it, and it's like, oh, yeah, no big deal. It was there, and hey, it's a pack of blunt sticks, guys. Pack of blunt sticks.
There you go.
If I get a sign up, I'll throw out another $5 if I get a sign up tonight, but it's no big deal.
Woo!
Appreciate it if it happens. I like to throw out challenges for the audience. We did get up. We were close to 30 people tonight. That was pretty cool. Appreciate you guys and all.
We had more than that because we got 33 reactions, so we have over 30 people.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people stop through for sure. Some of them not saying any comments.
Yeah.
Not saying any comments. Oh, just kidding. So that's okay. That's all right, guys. We don't mind.
Beat that algorithm.
People watching us from afar, we appreciate you as well. Most of them are people close by me, like because my audience, it still says in the analytics, it still says that Peoria is my biggest demographic, and I'm like, who? No one from Peoria even stops through. Like they're all watching afterwards. They're all watching later or something. It's weird. It's very strange. Joe says, if I can get a new pro supporter, you can use my 5 for their first month. Whoa. If somebody wants to sign up $5 a month for the pro, which gives you all the perks, gives you the hash and dash, it gives you so much, you guys. If anyone wants to sign up for that, Joe Kelly's, that gives you $10 then. Joe's offering his $5 for their first month, but I'm already offering 5. So that gives $10 for somebody if we can get a pro supporter to sign up. I'm not gonna harp on it, but that's pretty cool. That's a cool little deal there, y'all. I'm just getting back from shopping for my 2-night camping trip. and be like half naked and afraid style. All right, Poondogger, I see you. We talked about camping. We did a whole episode on camping, actually. That was fun.
About to go camping season.
You know what would be cool is if we could all get together and go camping, and then we do a live, at the campfire. You have to have it set up right. You have to get a good tripod, and it has to be.
You would have to get a
next to the fire
with Wi-Fi too. Not every campground has it.
Maybe.
Well, cell phones are pretty good. 5G's not bad at all.
Yeah, but there's some campgrounds I went to in Missouri where you don't have any reception. You lose the ability to.
You actually bringing up a good point here. Not that it was a
but
direct.
Now the campgrounds in Missouri, a lot of them offer Wi-Fi on their grounds.
That makes sense.
Use their phones.
But you're bringing up a good point, though. Collections wise, sometimes people collect places. Like they collect. I've been to this many states. How many?
Yeah.
How many of the local water parks or the local whatever you've been to, or events. I've been to this many events, and I have all these things. We actually didn't get to see Daniel's collection. Daniel, you guys probably kind of saw it behind him, but he collects stickers, and he was showing me earlier just a big old gob of stickers and stuff. So, I know who the phone call was. Never mind. Maybe he can come back sometime and hang out with us. But yeah, I'll have to ask him what it was, because he said he had from just one event he had one big pile of stickers. I'm like, man,
somebody out there has to collect crystals. I know that's a big thing.
Rose does.
Rose, yeah. Rose.
I mean, I got like 15 crystals sitting over here, but I don't like collecting.
Rose has a huge collection of them.
Each one of them is.
She's going to be on Tuesday showing off what she's got going on with a lot of those. And last time I remember just seeing so many stones and different and awesome crystals. So we'll see that on Tuesday, I'm sure.
Hey guys, I gotta get out of here though. I gotta get to work, and my phone is on fire right now. So, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys very, very much. Have a great night. I'll try to hop back on a little bit later if you guys are still on, or I'll see you at the after show maybe. See what's going on then.
All good.
So,
appreciate
all
it.
right, guys. Have a great day, and everybody in the comments, appreciate and love you all, man. Have a great one.
Go make some money.
Yeah, go make me some money. Send it to locals.
Hopefully make some good money. It's probably it's 7:30 where he's at.
Oh no, 6:30. 6:30. Is it 6:30? Is it 3 hours? I think, Steve.
2 hours. It's only 2.
Okay, he's right. He's right then. 7:30.
Yeah, 7:30.
Well,
it's probably
a good show though. It was a good show. I think it was a lighter show. We're gonna have to hit something hard and heavy here maybe next week, you guys. I don't know what yet. something of deeper meaning, maybe
dark subject.
maybe I wrote down stigma, but I don't know if that's going to be an actual topic. Finance, like money and things, that's going to be interesting, but not necessarily dark.
Propaganda.
We did one like that already.
Oh, okay.
Commercials and stuff.
That's pretty close.
Well, I think propaganda was in the topic as well.
Sure.
It's all good. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Food. I'm really chomping at the bit, pun intended, to do an episode on food. All kinds of weird food, interesting food, health food, junk food, all of it. We're going to talk about what your favorite stuff was to eat as a kid.
People in the boxes.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
You could do the future of farming too, because I just saw some interesting things they're coming out with now.
Well, that's not the way this show works, but yes, I could definitely talk about it on a Wednesday.
Oh, well, that would be. I mean, it's just a subject.
Right. So that's but with the way people in the boxes works, guys.
Yeah.
And some of you might be watching now that don't know what's going on, especially over there on Rumble. The way the angle of this show is not just to come up with awesome topics, which I like to do anytime, right? But it's to try to come up with topics, and this is what makes it difficult. Is to come up with topics that I think most people would have either a direct or an indirect, first-hand or second-hand experience with. Like somebody
And we've talked about a few topics that were kind of a little bit away from that angle. But for the most part, I try to almost always pick something that's a very, very common topic that connects most of us in a way that we've all had some experience with it. Doesn't mean that we've had the same experience, and that's the whole point, to share our experiences. And what does that do? That gives us a more well-rounded perspective in general on whatever the topic is, and that gives you sort of it gives you a perspective on what other people think or what they go through on certain things. Like tonight, collections and collectibles. You might be thinking, well, what's someone thinking when they just go crazy collecting stuff? And then Jason gave us his insight on that. And when you kind of goes beyond the point of rationality, where he's spending money he doesn't have on it and stuff like that. And that's good to hear from somebody like that, because you may not have that perspective. So that's the whole angle. But no, I don't disagree though, Dan. That's what things like the Rumination Project are for. You could bring up topics that are awesome topics that you have to actually do a little research on, even in order to talk about. And this show generally works off of stuff that we shouldn't have to do much research on. I like to look up some history on it, like we do, and like the top 10s and stuff like that, which is fun. But most of the time we shouldn't have to. But knowing definitions is important too. How many times, Steve-O, we run across something where it's like everyone kind of thinks something differently about the word, and it's like, well, let's try to get us all on the same page first as far as what it means. Yeah. Directions. Yeah, Steve-O's dark.
You got two people in the comments asking about the locals.
Where do I sign up for locals? Rhino, thank you very much.
Valerie gave her the link, but somebody else asked what was the $5 versus $2.
So the $2 is the basic sign up, and then that gets you hash and dash. That gets you in on the drawings and things. But I also do drawings for pro member, or I give pro members more spots in the drawings. Like tonight, the wheel was for people who are here. But usually when I do a wheel, I give pro members 2 spots on the wheel, and I also I'm working on more things for the pro members. But I had other things like for game night. You can. I don't know. I'm having a brain fart because I'm trying to throw this in here. Give me a second. I do need to make a list though. That's a good call, But honestly, the pro member is for people who are just trying to support me, and then maybe they have those extra few dollars, because I realize not even everybody has the $2, right? So I can't be too worried about getting people to go to that pro. But if you're somebody out there who has it and you are willing to support what we're doing and the cause and what everybody that I have come up, we're all connected in this thing where we're trying to make each other successful and build something that's going to help other people and all that. If you guys are seeing that value, you want to go up to that pro membership, I appreciate it. I think pro membership gets you the ability to win over and over. Like, you don't get taken off the wheel. That's definitely one. I'm in the process of signing up for locals. Well, thank you, Rhino. Go to the website for sure, because the app is usable, but it's not a good place to sign up. Tell me more.
Yeah, it's better on my computer for sure.
Might get another local user tonight. There you go.
Well, Michelle is already a locals member, and she's thinking of moving up to the $5. And you bring up a good point, Michelle, because I should have more readily available things that you get for that. So definitely get higher chances to win is a big one. And I wanna do some giveaways just for my pro members, but right now I just don't have enough members in general to get enough. I'm giving more money away than I'm making off of it. Does that make sense? And that's okay. It's my it's my fault. Or not fault, but that's my prerogative. That's how I build it, right? So no big deal. I'm not bitching, but it's hard to do those specific separate things. But I'll probably do separate things eventually for, like, if I'm giving out money, say $50, I might do like $100 to my pro members, or something to that effect.
You guys can slide by and see what I have posted for free, even without, you don't have to be signed up to see my locals. I don't believe in order to be a supporter, right?
No,
Can't see it?
you can also follow Sir Steve-O over there. You
Follow.
can follow everybody that's already a member of my community that's now found locals and gotten over there. You can follow all of them too. Dan, you can follow Grow Fam is over there. Pretty sure D Bossman's still in there. Chris Fisher's still in there. I think Mike Hood was in there last time I checked.
Well, if you do want to sign up, I have a code for a free month. If you'd like, guys, after you signed up for Whalen, stop by me and say hi.
Yeah, sign up for him. I'll send you a few mushroom pictures.
Oh, that's in the...
We're talking about gourmet mushrooms.
Onlylocals.com. Onlylocals.com, y'all.
Hey, they are good pictures.
That's really good of Joe to donate like that. That was really good of him, and that was really good of Valerie to donate to the Jimmy Meat Fund tonight too. Was it Valerie? Yeah.
Yeah, I might cancel too. That's all right. Yeah, so I do keep an eye on it, guys. If you think you're going to join and then just to get in on the stuff and then leave, I have to pay attention. And it's like right now it's a manageable number. Eventually it may not be, but...
Right.
I was trying to keep track of who has been a supporter for how long and then give them higher chances to win the longer you've been on, But that's tough. That's a tough one.
Pretty bold.
Well, Rhino's signing up, which means that we're giving away another $10. Although, well, if you sign up for the pro, is what Joe said, I think, Rhino, if you're hearing me.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't, sir, if you can't, no big deal. I appreciate it either way. Oh, hey, I have a coin right here. What is this? It's a
somebody. If you get somebody else to sign up, I'll throw in a bottle of lion's mane. If somebody out there's thinking about signing up, you might as well do it now.
All right, you heard it there.
Well, if Michelle goes to the pro, that would count, Joe, wouldn't it?
That would count. We give away a bottle of lion's mane.
I don't see a date on here. It's a $1 coin. American Innovators. I think it's a newer coin though.
I have a whole bunch of it sitting right here.
Stoned First. What is that really?
What are you trying to read?
Signed First Patent. Patent? Is that what that says? And then there's like a signature here too. Washington, it says.
Did you find my coin?
It doesn't even have a date, you guys.
Oh, well.
Did they stop putting dates on the coins so that we couldn't make them valuable anymore, or what?
What are you looking at?
It's a golden dollar. Won't be able to see it, I guess.
It's new?
I don't know. There's no date on it.
It doesn't even look American.
It is American. It's got the Statue of Liberty and God We Trust, and it has United States of America on the back. On the rim, maybe. Okay, that'd be weird. I love coming and listening to everyone learn. Diane, I'm sending out that case of Remo. $20. That you're going to be that's going to be good for several. I don't know how many plants, but you're going to be good for a while on that case. That's crazy.
Is it an air coin?
What's up, Jimmy? Valerie, I thought you would. Thought you were going to come up tonight. What's that, Dan?
It says a $1 coin with no date worth. It actually is. They're considered mistakes. They ran from 2007 to 2016. and they apparently spelled some of the words wrong. The date and the mint mark were missing from the edge on certain few of these.
They are on the. It is on the side. I didn't think they would put dates on the side. That's crazy.
Yeah, somebody said that too.
2015, I think. Yeah, Joe said that. I just hadn't looked yet.
Hey, Ashley.
E pluribus unum. Is that Ashley Huffman? Is that Smashley in the house?
That's Smashley.
2000.
Well, the dollar coin is probably thicker than most coins, so that because by weight, I think it's bigger, so they can probably fit it on the edge.
Don't forget to hit those reacts, guys. Make sure you're following our friends here hanging out with us. We did hit the topic pretty good tonight, guys. It wasn't the deepest topic. I'm sure we could have talked more about stuff, but you know, it's all good. I appreciate the get together once a week. There are Thursday nights, my last show of the week. I get a couple days off, so if you don't think you see me as much on the weekend, that's why.
Why you sad, Valerie? Don't be sad. This is a cheery place.
It's kind of sad. Well, don't be sad. Now you have a computer. You can come up.
That's right. I'm surprised you said that you were excited about people in the boxes more than
Oh, Rhino. All right. Where's my thing at?
Thanks, Rhino.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Joe Kelly and myself were donating 10 to the wheel.
He didn't just sign up.
Wheel.
Was that the one that upgraded, or is this a brand new sign up?
No, that's a new sign up.
Nice.
Michelle was talking about possibly upgrading. Why does it sound like that? You guys probably don't hear that, but it sounds choppy to me. All right. Thanks, Rhino. I appreciate that, brother.
The puppet.
Right. So then what do you do then? Do you send him the $5 back from Joe? Is that how you do it, or?
No, I'm gonna. The deal was we would spin the wheel again for $5 if I got another sign up, and then Joe says he was gonna throw his $5 back in. Oh no, wait, no, you're right. Joe did say he was gonna give it to that person for their first month.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. He said he paid for the month. Yeah.
Okay.
So if Rhino signed up, then I guess you just have to pay Rhino. That's all.
I do, or Joe does. Oh no, Joe.
Does.
No, it was it was winning from me. So
winning from you. Okay.
Yes. So I pay Rhino. Jeez.
I was thinking that you paid Joe first. That was
doing too many things tonight, I think. So yeah, I got to pay Rhino $5. You holla.
That's what's up. Thanks, Rhino. That's really cool, man.
I appreciate that, bro. I really do, man. It means so much more than all the Facebook stuff, because it's just so hard to keep track of all the ins and outs of what they want you to do on Facebook, and whether you can share, whether you have to, you know. Oh, hey, Rhino came up.
Gonna come up. All right.
There he is. Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, Rhino.
I don't think I've ever met Rhino.
Hey, guys. Sorry about the echo there. I had windows open.
Michelle, yes, no, you're fine. We've already got it counted. But if you're gonna sign up and you're gonna go up to the pro membership, that's awesome. I'm gonna spin the wheel again anyway for another $5. Rhino, if you want to send me your Cash App whenever you get the chance, sir.
I can do that.
And I have to put Rhino on the wheel here.
Put the Rhino on the wheel.
It puts the Rhino on the wheel, or it gets the hose again.
Oh.
Do they call you Rasta Rhino by any chance?
That's the same person, yes.
Okay. So you were talking with Wayne this morning. That you were the same guy. Okay.
Jimmy, it's all good, bro.
Got an alter ego?
Yeah, opposite total look. You know, no hair. A buddy of mine gave me shit. He says, you can't be Rasta Rhino with no hair and no dreadlocks. So he's going to give me one of them wigs with the Rasta hat. A little mushroom-like hat. I said, that'll work. I'll wear it around. What the hell? That was the only name I could come up with, so what the hell.
That's a good name.
Yeah. Well, we used to play this game called Mexican Sweat. It's kind of like liar's dice. And if you got 654, then it was Rasta time, and everybody stopped and smoked. And that's all I could think of, so I just went with that.
Chris Fisher, or maybe Daniel.
That thing spins forever.
Fisher, man. 1 minute. You can change the spin time. You probably did you have yours?
You guys know by now? It's like the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, it's gonna be
No,
close.
it might be. Yeah. Well, no, it's Daniel. It looks like Daniel.
He got it. Yes. There you go, Dan. Dan the Mushroom Man.
Dan says that he's gonna. Well, oh no, that's right, Michelle. So Dan, Michelle says she's going to go to the Pro tomorrow. She wants to know if that counts for your offer on the Lion's Mane.
Well, yeah, maybe we should just use the $5 to ship the Lion's Mane out now.
Yeah,
You guys were talking about collections. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
let's
you
check
can
it out.
see 'em.
Hang on, let's pull it up. We'll pull it up.
Baseballs?
Golf balls.
Golf balls.
Oh, I thought they were eyeballs.
They look.
No, but if I had some with eyeballs on them, I'd collect them.
Oh, that's pretty cool, Rhino.
I have a
Thanks
bunch
for
that
sharing.
don't fit in there that I could put in another case, but I try to collect one at every golf course I play.
Oh, that's cool. So
Do
it's
a
like,
hashtag to the Lion's Mane.
you want a hashtag to the 17 people watching right now?
Yeah, just do
Or
great
to the locals.
Do great river mushrooms. There's people on the stream.
Not a problem, because we got 17 awesome people hanging out, and I do want to appreciate them as well. And since you're doing the shipping, more than happy to let that happen.
Yeah, Dan, I want to talk to you one of these days. I sent you a message. I'd like to talk to you about microdosing and stuff.
Oh.
I've done a lot of tripping and stuff when I was younger, but I was more partying wise.
Yeah.
Now I'm one for more of the psychological reset and just an even keel.
Mm-hmm.
Better, clearer thinking.
Yeah.
Well, as far as your spiritual guide through the thing, Dan is definitely a good guy for that. He can guide you through the ins and outs of actually making it work for you as a reset. And, it's done wonders for me. The reset that we did together on Saturday it's still working.
I trip hard as
awesome.
I trip hard as hard as fuck. I tripped really hard on Saturday.
Yeah,
that was something else.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I was in another world for 5 hours.
That's good.
And Steve-O got to see me in it.
Yeah.
Video chat with me while I was fucking gone.
Yeah, that's what friends are for, Dan. You were there for me too.
Yeah, that's what I hear. You're the man to go to. Heard that from Steve-O, Hobbies, and a couple other people.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah, Steve-O, you'd already gone. You were already in yours like 7 hours. I was like 3 hours into mine.
Yeah, you should go and you should mail away for your witch doctorship or your shamanship or something, because all these people all over the internet need your help to walk them through their spiritual journey.
Back in the ancient societies, that when they actually gave these psychedelics out, the shaman would actually be the one that would consume it. So the shaman would get high as hell, then the people would come in the room and the shaman would tell them what was wrong with them and what they had to do. So back then, the doctor actually took the medicine instead of giving the medicine out. So it was interesting.
Huh. Give
But
them a clear thought, I guess.
the shaman was supposed to connect to the spiritual world, which would tell them what was wrong with their body and how to fix it.
What do you mean, just never mind, Michelle?
Makes sense.
Start a mushroom therapy band. It's going to be awesome is when the legalization of the substance happens. There's going to be a lot of support local groups, and it's going to be pretty awesome to see people use the substance more openly.
Yeah, make sure you get that hashtag in, everybody. If you haven't
I
yet,
need to do that, Waylon.
if you want to get in on
Yeah,
it,
these are for the Lion's Mane capsules. We got 500 milligrams capsules of Lion's Mane. And they are veggie capsules, so they are not gelatin capsules.
Let's start a mushroom therapy bed and breakfast.
Is that?
That's what Jimmy said.
Go. Oh, that's what he meant. B&B. He said band, and I thought that maybe he meant band.
No, he said
B&B.
B&B, not band.
Yeah, those will someday probably exist, but especially in marijuana, cannabis, B&Bs. I think that would be pretty awesome to see marijuana B&Bs with all different kinds of edibles at the bed.
Bro, when the Grow Fam homestead gets going to the point where they can have guests, I'll be on that list for sure.
Right.
That is the idea. That is the plan, right, Grow Fam? We do have. Let's see. We got a couple people watching from Grow Fam right now. 16 awesome people hanging out. We still got that Twitch watcher, Steve-O. I'm a Twitch watcher. It's our Twitch watcher. A couple people over on the Sir Steve-O page. What were you gonna say, Mr. Twitch watcher?
Mr. Twitch watcher, what you watching? Are you a bot or are you not? Come on, show us if you're really just a
little piece of
what?
poop.
A what? A what?
What the hell?
Just a piece of poop.
Just a piece.
I was just commenting a little bit ago. Now it won't let me.
Does it say? Did it tell you anything? Ouch.
It says I'm restricted.
Wow.
You have finished.
Guys, go find me on Mines. Go find me on Mines. Go find me on Rumble.
Is when you like too much
else
stuff in the
sucks.
comments.
Yeah, or no, like he's been having this problem on and off, and it's just there's no rhyme or reason to it. There's no way for you to adjust. Yeah, I mean, YouTube is the other way to do the hashtag if you can't get on Facebook. Unfortunately, Rumble doesn't. You can't do a hashtag on Rumble, but Rumble is where you can actually see people talk about real things. But Facebook, man, you guys, if you want something that does everything except for live streaming, come find me over on Mines, Mines.com. Give the Great River Mushrooms a follow, yes. Dan, Steve-O are passing me up. Gonna have them. Gonna need you guys to shout me out pretty soon to help me get up there.
I would.
Well, you do. What?
I need to make some regular kind of commercials for you guys for my streams too.
Yeah, something like that where you're talking and then maybe it cuts away to pictures or video.
Because I was going to do one for Rosebuds and make walk through their store and do a voiceover.
I don't know if it's worth it for Rumble. They've changed. They did a big update. They changed a bunch of stuff and now we're lucky to get up to 10 people watching at this point. It's like half or a third of what it was.
I had 2 people watching earlier. We had 20 people on Facebook, so it was a good night.
Michelle, I don't know. I feel like my house isn't. My house is big enough. I need to get it updated though, updated and modernized. Unfortunately, it'd be really cool to work with someone like Dan on that kind of stuff. But the problem is, we just live too far away for him to do construction work on my house, even if I had the money and whatnot. But I do. My neighbor does construction. I just need to save up enough money. Someone who's professional isn't going to have time to do little, smaller jobs that are worth less money and stuff. So I have to work my way up to it. But that's a good point, though. It's a thought. I don't know. I just live in a regular neighborhood, though. Would that be a bed and breakfast still? Bed and breakfasts are way fancy, aren't they? They're out in the woods somewhere. There's no.
Yeah, you have to. Advertise to clientele who may travel here. So.
I would just be like a couch surfing location.
Well, have you ever seen the movie Groundhog Day with Bill Murray?
Yeah.
You know how he ends up in the bread and breakfast and then he wakes up every morning?
Yeah.
In the same place? Well, that's a bed and breakfast that's in my little town of Woodstock, and they filmed the movie here.
Oh, that's cool.
So we have
I didn't think about that.
We have a bunch of them now that are in town because everybody's trying to be a bed and breakfast like in the Bill Murray movie. So now we have a bunch of them.
But Woodstock's got some country to it as well as some city to it. So.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I could advertise as being close to a lot of stuff, but I'm not like out in the country. It is a secluded, like it's a dead end road.
But you at least have,
I have
hills
neighbors.
by you. Everything's flat out here.
Yeah, there's some hills, and I am up against some woods, so it's pretty secluded. If I had some like privacy fences put up, that backyard could be really like, could be like turned into a quaint little space. But then I have my dogs to think about. You know, not everybody's gonna want the dogs of the person that they're staying with anyway to be bothering them. But hey, I digress. You don't know unless you try. You're right, Michelle. That's a big endeavor, but I think I'm going to be moving towards selling microgreens. It'll be good. If you guys didn't know, I showed it off last couple days. I got a new light from Hydro Farm. Guys over at Hydro Farm, that T5 is going to be awesome to grow a lot of stuff here in my basement.
Definitely.
It's a house on my block that gets rented out. It's an Airbnb. Huh.
Nice.
Nice.
You'll be able to open up a B&B.
I can't find you on YouTube. Never mind.
We're on, because you probably don't have People in the Boxes is the YouTube channel. I'll show you.
That's why I'm looking for a Grow Fam.
Yeah, nope, not on Grow Fam right now. I'm on Grow Fam on Facebook right this minute, but not on their YouTube channel. I'll see if I can show it to you. That's the commercial I uploaded a while back. Actually, that's funny.
Yeah, that was one of the original right after we got the logo.
It's here's the exact address, Rhino, at People in the Boxes, all lowercase, one word, and then it's a 4874. 78 subscribers right now on the YouTube. Has to be in the commercial zoned area. Oh, true, yeah. Thought that was a start of Benny Hill song.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that does sound like the Benny Hill song.
Somebody stole Jimmy's socks earlier? What happened there?
Oh, Dan had some socks in his box. And
yeah, these cool socks. My mushroom socks.
Oh.
And they have something written at the bottom. Joe Kelly won it all. Joe Kelly's going to be wearing them in the live stream next week.
He's going to be. He'll pass up Elisa May in followers for feet.
Right.
Because he's got some badass socks now.
Oh, I thought you were going to say badass feet. But what was I doing? Oh yeah, the giveaway tool.
How many people we got in it?
We got 11 out of 17 right now. 11 out of 17.
Maybe everybody didn't know what it was. We got the Lion's Mane supplements we're giving away.
Yeah, and I'm letting Rhino get to it as well, so we don't want to let him. Or we don't want to. And plus, Rhino's going to give us a new follow on our YouTube channel.
If I can find it. Do I put that in the search box?
Yeah, if you put it in the whole thing at People in the Boxes, all together, like an email or something.
Right.
At People in the Boxes 4874.
You got that.
That's in the address bar, not in the search bar. Right?
You can search for that.
No, I mean not in the YouTube search bar. You would do it in the address bar.
No. You would do it in the YouTube search bar.
Oh, really? Okay.
On YouTube, you search at People in the Boxes. If you type in just People in the Boxes, you won't find it.
Okay.
You'd have to. There's only two ways. You type in what I just said at People in the Boxes 4874, or you type in the actual title, like PITB #47 exclamation point. Like you just type in the whole title and it will find it. Hobbies. If a puppet wins, can a mystery special mushroom kit from Imaginary Land fall in it. Holy cow. Talk to you over a messenger. Okay, Michelle. Thank you. You can do BioGreens breakfast. Oh, yeah. And add the other stuff if they want. And all you need is a certify your kitchen and use your backyard like you said. My backyard's pretty sad, you guys. I've been cutting trees down trying to get more light back there. It's very like some people might love the shade, but I don't love the shade. I need more sun.
She's talking about you taking the same thing I would have to take, the food processors handling with license, and so my soup. Apparently, I'm selling my soup illegally. I need to have a food processor's license to sell it.
Yeah, so he can only give it away.
Well, to sell it away though. Well, that farm is interested in selling my soup, but she said that I had to get take my 8-hour course and then show her the certificate, and she would be able to sell my soup.
That's what keeps coming up.
And you're typing in the whole thing.
Rhino, I'm sending you the link directly to it right now, okay?
Interesting.
That'll work.
I'm just going to send you the link rather than doing it.
If I go past that, it goes to only stuff.
We'll try this. Just type in capital PITB #47. That would find it. But Steve-O did send you the link. I should have just told you to do that first. Get certified, Joe says.
Get roomified.
Roomified. Get mushified.
You must become ruminated.
Get sillified. I'm a sillophile. Wait, what?
Yeah, we're gonna have a rumination box too. That'll be interesting.
Just gonna do boxes for everything, huh?
It's a great promotion, Michael. When I see a good idea, I mean, I see Purple Haze doing it now too, and he's already got like 200.
Oh, everything's a box. Everything's been a box.
But, I mean, it is a good way to promote your brand and get people to watch and listen to.
I'm gonna do a ball.
A box just means you get more than just one thing. Usually, it means they get a bunch of stuff.
And I can do it easily and cheaper because a lot of the products I make myself, so it's easier.
I think I'd like to do a basket actually, like an Easter basket, except for an indoor farmer basket.
There you go.
And you get by the time you get it, see like a good week or so, all the vegetables that are going to be in it, they're going to be rotten and like stinking.
I mean, that's really what it is. It's a basket in real life, but now it's a box and online. So
I got you, Rhino.
I need a dad for that shit.
Yeah, that's enough, wasn't it?
Thanks, guys. I appreciate the support and the patience.
I appreciate you, man. New logo right there.
I'm gonna ship people a pinata with.
You guys, I hear a lot of good around here, and you're all just cool to hang out with.
Good luck, everybody. 13 out of 19. You got 19 people in on this, guys. Hit that hashtag Great River Mushrooms real quick. You got a couple minutes. We'll wait until the 2 hours and 15-minute mark, which is 1.5 minutes from now. Get in on those mushrooms. We got Stephanie in the house. Stephanie, you would almost be, like, I don't know if you want to show us your coins, Stephanie? Come up and show us your coins. Show me your coins. I'm manifesting. All right, Jimmy. All right, Jimmy's.
What's Jimmy doing?
Jimmy, this is lion's mane. These are not magic mushrooms.
Maybe he had a good edible tonight.
What? You guys both.
Sorry.
Took each other out.
I just said maybe Jimmy had a really good edible tonight.
I won. Oh my God, he said. Oh, Rhino booped him. Oh, all right. Just making sure. 18 people. Not everybody wants these mushrooms, guys. They're not.
You got 18 people watching. 18.
Yeah, 18 people watching right now. 4 over on Sir Steve-O. Got a couple on the Grow Fam. We got our YouTuber Rhino watching. Twitch watcher of the century. Same Twitch watcher that's always there. I'm gonna bottle down on Lifted. I'm a bottle down and lifted. Okay. Okay. All right. I can't show you my coins tonight. Well,
I'm lifted.
Listen,
too.
I bet you say that to all the boys, but that's all right. But I will. No, I mean tonight was the night because that was the topic. I don't want to see them tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Coins are always coins. Maybe next time. All right.
More tomorrow.
What, Steve-O?
It might be worth more tomorrow now.
Maybe. Might be. I might want to see them more tomorrow than I did today. I'll lift on THC beverage. Oh, okay. Okay.
He was showing it earlier on my stream. It was some kind of. He was going to drink it, so.
Those are the ones that Frank Slime's always drinking.
It's got THC, CBD, and CBG all in it.
Yeah.
You lost your best coins? Oh, that's not good.
That sucks. I hope you find them.
All right, guys, we're going to do this Lion's Mane giveaway from Great River Mushrooms. Oh, shit. Drop something. Good luck, everybody.
Get some brain fog remedies.
Thanks for your customer appreciation stuff tonight, Dan, and everything that you've donated to people.
Sure.
Kim, again tonight.
Kim wins a lot too, man. Yeah.
I'm already shipping stuff out to her. So she won seeds tonight on my shelf, so that'll save me shipping.
And she also won on another live right before your live, Dan, and now she won on this one too. But
oh, by the way, Dan, I'm not shipping you your box because I remembered I gave you a bag of Tugu soil as well, and I'm not shipping both of those things.
So I need to contact Phil about the soil?
Well, if he wants to give up, he already gave me the bags. So if he wants to give up another bag, yeah. But otherwise, I figured that we would just meet in person because I have a box of all the stuff that you won. But then, and I think there's some stuff in there that you're not going to need. Like there's a magnifier in there that I think you got a better one.
Yeah.
But anyways, that went along with the bag of soil. So I really wanted the Lion's Mane, Kim says.
Well,
okay. All right.
Kim came into all our lives the whole time, so she deserves to win. She's going to stay there the whole time, you know.
Kim, I want you to think about joining us over there. Dan, myself, Steve-O, over on Locals. Join it for free. Follow us. Check it out. Definitely worth it because you see these things with like Rhino. I don't know what Rhino does that would even be getting him restricted, and that's the same way with half the people I know of that get restricted. It's like they don't even. There's nothing that they're even doing. It's just because Facebook wants you to pay them for all that. So the sharing and stuff. I still don't even share us out. I don't know when I'll ever share us out again. I've been burned.
You've been burned.
Been burned. I will. Life has been super crazy. That's okay, Kim. Like I said, it's free. Go check it out when crazy. I guess that's still time. But yes, thank you, Kim, for all your what's the word? Patronage? No, that's not the right word. Your support, your viewership.
If she just had surgery too, these Lion's Mane will come in handy.
Oh yeah, the surgery. How is that going?
They really help with inflammation.
I took those. I think I had a sample of them from you.
Sample Lion's Mane. Yeah, you start to notice some difference when you consume them for weeks, for a long-term time. Then you really start to see their effects. And then you start to see their effects when you don't take it, and you have a bunch of brain fog. I hate brain fog.
I get it a lot.
Seems like more humans do nowadays because our lives are so goddamn overwhelming.
And you don't think it's the cannabis?
No, I think sometimes we get brain fog because we're just overwhelmed with all the stuff we have to do to be an adult. And you just can't think straight. All the
I don't know.
Head just misfire because they're all everywhere.
You're right. Like you definitely can't just blame the cannabis for sure. But you can look at the averages of differences, and you can also say that our diets, technology, like we've talked about these on a lot of our topics on this show. Diets and technology like have just made us so like neurotic and anxious, and you know, all this artificial manipulation of our emotions and all, which is not just a like an imaginary thing, but a triggering of chemicals and endorphins and all the hormones and things going on actually in our bodies, like a factory, you know.
Yeah.
And you're sort of getting all these artificial orders for more of this hormone and more of that hormone going back and forth inside your brain from just this little box right in front of us, you know. And it's just
I mean, you get like release of dopamine when you go into the forest and actually meditate.
Kim, you won't have to do either. Sorry, Dan. You won't have to give anyone your address because you should have already given it to Dan.
Yeah, I already got it right here.
So, and he's already got to ship you something, so it's coming from him.
Yeah, I'll ship you the seeds and the lion's mane bottle.
Bam. I feel like giving out another spin wheel. If I get another local sign up, I'll give another spin wheel out.
You really got 2 local signups in an hour's time?
Just one.
Well, the other one's gonna be
Michelle's
tomorrow.
she's gonna upgrade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
But I also get plenty of people to come through just to do the following. I think a lot of people want to just check it out to see how it is. Or there might be people that honestly come and follow me and they don't actually know that they didn't sign up. And I'm not going to go and like email these people like, hey, do you know you're not? Actually, you know what? Maybe I should send everybody, should go down the list of followers, email them, because you can't, there's no like messaging system, I don't think. And then send them a nice like personal email and be like, hey, what's up? Why aren't you?
Well, you could make it like a review card that has local supporter on it, like
Sure,
a
yeah.
business card.
Mhm.
I was actually thinking about doing that from my Google reviews, like putting the business card, get $2 off your next purchase if you leave a Google review or a Facebook review. And it really helps, especially Google review, because people go on that all the time and look at that stuff.
That's a good idea. Why not, Val? You're right. I should. But instead, I think, well, people see, I mean, if they're following me on locals, they can look at the messages on there. But I don't think people go to look at it as often as I do. It's just, it's a thing. I like Google review, Kim says.
I use it all the time when I go to the places. Just look at some of the reviews, and usually you'll see if it's a good place or not, just based on their star number.
So, I want to, since we're winding down here, I want to point out the next show. Going to be game night again this Sunday. Actually, the next show is tomorrow, the IKW Daily Sesh with Sir Steve-O.
That's right.
You'll see that at 7 p.m. Central Time. And wait, is that 8 or 7? 7? 6?
7 p.m. 7. It's always an hour before Wailing Wednesday, so that's the way I always remember it. 7 o'clock.
But I thought that it was weird because 7:10 Daily Sesh is 7:10 is on East Coast is a different time. So
yeah, because we hit 7:10 and then we hit the 4:20 on the West Coast too. In the same half hour.
Each one of them. Okay. Oh, I see. I get it. Makes sense.
Yeah, if I go the extra hour that I usually go, then I can hit Mountain Time as well. I can hit 3 out of 4 of the time zones.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Does We Got 'Em have any Google reviews, I wonder?
What does he mean? I was trying to read it.
What, We Got 'Em?
Is that what he meant?
We Got 'Em.
Mm.
That's what it says. It's his name. It's a super secret name. I'm telling the whole world right now, Joe. What's that, Kim? I'm not sure which thing. We're going too fast to be to. Oh, the next show or the IKW. Oh, the IKW Daily Sesh.
IWK.
IWK, yeah.
She said we said us turds are kind of awesome.
It's where I have a sesh on Friday nights on the Knock Network, where basically I bring up everybody and I just hang out and just have that sesh that everybody craves with me every week.
The Knock Network.
Everyone craves more.
Yeah, everyone craves.
Have you seen Idiocracy?
Yes, I've seen that. It has nothing to do with me though. Drink
plants crave. Plants crave.
Yeah.
You're blocking my head.
IKW 710 Daily Sesh or IWK Daily Sesh.
Wasn't it like Powerade or something that they drank? Was the only
thing? It was called Bondo or Bond. Was it not Bondo? Brondo.
Brondo, man.
Plants love Brondo.
Yeah.
We got him on eBay.
Oh, that's what he meant.
A lot of people would like to get to know you guys like one-on-one.
We are the three horsemen.
That's right.
I'm interested to know what you mean by that, Michelle. Like a one-on-one
interview.
Yeah, like one of us interviewing the other one, or one of us being like tomorrow. Steve-O says she's like, although I think you do bring people up at some point, but it's a sort of just you for a little while, right?
Yeah, for a couple of minutes, and then it depends on if people want to come up, But yeah, it's just basically because everybody wants me to do those afternoon sescasts every day, and I do one a week for everybody.
I watch them at work while I'm working. I listen to them.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
What are we spinning for? We're playing
$5.
Wow. Oh, it's spinning so slow. Elisa May, she called us turds. She said you turds are kind of awesome.
Well, that's what Kelly calls me and the boys. She calls us birds. Uh-oh. What do you know? No, maybe not.
I can't see
Sarah.
it.
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah won. Okay. I thought Elisa was going to snag it up, too, and get a clean sweep tonight.
Oh, yeah, I didn't finish talking about game night, though. So tomorrow we got the daily sesh with Steve-O. And then Saturday, I don't think anything that I know of. Well, of course we got Fan Friday tomorrow night, of course.
Yeah.
Fan Friday. I don't know.
Oh, Saturday is the big 15,000.
Is it this Saturday? Okay. That's
yeah, this Saturday at 8 o'clock, I think. Yeah. Mountain Time.
Nice giveaway. 15,000 people.
15,000 member celebration on Grow Fan Homestead.
Guess what I'm at right now with my Facebook? I'm at 1111.
Oh, nice.
Make a wish, or is that lucky, or should I go buy a lottery?
You got to look at you got to Google the
I mean, 1111 is an angel number that means good luck, good things, fortune's coming your way. Not good fortune, but
nice.
Good things
all
are
the
coming
good
your way.
things. So let's see. I gave Val $5, but she wants that to go to Jimmy. Joe Kelly's $5 is going to Rhino, so I got to get Rhino's Cash App. Dan gets $5, and now Sarah.
Congrats. See what happens when you just people join locals, you just start giving away money.
I'm gonna start doing this, you guys. If somebody joins locals, I'm gonna give away $5. I'll just do that each week. Anytime someone joins.
It's a celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But I think otherwise we might just wrap things up here. Oh, you got to go to bed, Kim? Okay. Well, congratulations. Thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah.
And congrats everyone else who won. And
Congrats
thank
for
you guys for
winning.
hanging out. Oh, the game night. God, I keep forgetting.
Oh.
So I think we're just gonna play we're gonna try this Wheel of Fortune bingo.
Nice. That'll work.
I am itching to play checkers as well. Ouch. I really want to find a way for operation to be fit into all this as well.
Operation.
Like find a way to get the pot really big, get a bunch of people to donate to like just whether or not I can get all the bones out without touching the sides on one go or something like that, you know. Something like very difficult. We'll figure it out. But it got to make it fun. And then I have this other one that I just don't know what we're gonna do about that. We'll see. Give it a try.
Good night, Elisa. Good night, Joe.
Good night, guys. Good night, everybody. Thanks again for hanging out. Let's come see us on Sunday for game night, guys. 5:30 Central Time. Dan, thanks for hanging out. Where's my button at? Where's my button? Where's my out at here? Thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you all on the flip side. Have a good weekend. I think it's Father's Day weekend. Am I not mistaken? Or
Father's Day?
Is that this weekend or was that last weekend?
No, that'll be in a couple weekends.
I heard somebody talking about it like it was this weekend.
Oh, maybe it is.
Let's check real fast before we go. Give people the information. It's June 18th. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, a couple weekends. That's what I figured.
Okay. Sounds good, everybody. Where did I go? Okay. Everybody be safe. Have a good night. Sleep tight. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.
We'll see you later.
All right. Smoke weed every day.